Well, it's been hammering it with rain again today. Absolutely hammered it down, and I've just been looking there where I've done the gutters. The gutter's working fine, however, the water off the road is collecting at the bottom of the sheds. Unfortunately, the water can't go into the drain. It's just accumulating there. So what I need to do is put a channel in. I've got a little video, and when I get over to my plot and get organised, I'll show you exactly what the problem is. Anyway, I've come down. Obviously, it's wow. We certainly shifted all that bloody wood chip there. It's almost gone. That was brought yesterday. Oh, I can see who's had all that, Aaron. Oh no, I did get it for him and the boys up here. So yeah, there was getting on my case. They had to walk all the way up to the top up there to get a wheelbarrow of wood chip, and it's a fair whack. It's about 200 yards there and back. So you do you do 7 trips. You've done a mile with a bloody wheelbarrow. Anyway, there's Maggie there on the path. But yeah, it has to go up, do a mile. Anyway, I've got a load dropped off up there today. Oh yeah, sorry, yesterday. Right. Anyway, we'll pull up here. That's my keys rattling. I'm trying to keep out of the tracks because I don't want to make it all go mushy near me plot. Right, swing the camera around. Oh, I keep pressing that bloody. The menu's popped up here now. See if I can. No, it's still there, and I can only just see me mush. Anyway, I don't think it affects the footage any. But yeah. So, as I was saying, the wood chip, that's almost gone. What we'll do though, I'm going to show you right now, before we even get on the plot, I'm going to show you the problem that I've got over the other side of the allotments with these sheds and the drainage. It's absolutely driving me nuts. It's a simple fix. I can hear Buttercup. She's whining. I've got a load more food for her. She's at the door there. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, hello. Come here. Not even got out of the car yet, and she's here. Hey, look, I've got here for you. Ooh. Right, what I've got here for you. Right, come on then. So I'm going to show you this clip now, and then I'm going to go and get her fed, and then I'll tell you what we're doing today, okay? What are you doing, you bugger? Hey, why ain't you home in bed? Hey? I'm sure you've got nowhere to live. It's a shame. Hey, you could come home with me, but the only trouble is all the girls have got allergies, the fur allergies. Right, I'm going to sort her out, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Get out, I'm coming. Well, it's as bad as ever, guys. The gutter's working fine. However, the water off the road's coming down here, and it's accumulating here, and there's nowhere for this water to go. And I figured out, if I put a channel right here at this lowest point and chisel it into the drain, the water will naturally go into that drain, and then the problem will go away. So that's what I've got to do. I've got to get a grinder and put a groove, a channel, so it put the groove from here all the way to there, channel a groove out, and what will happen is, as the water comes down here, it'll drain into that, and the problems will go away. But as you can see, the actual water, it's actually working. The gutter is actually working up here. All this is fine. This is nothing wrong with this. It's the bloody road. Unbelievable. Anyway, that's where we are, guys. I've got to do that. I've got to channel that out there, so that'll be another job I've got to do now. Well, she has her food and she's making short work of it too. She must be hungry today. She's dry, that's the main thing. A friend of mine's supposed to be bringing a cat box over for me. I'm still waiting. You can shut up too. There's Maggie up there. She's waiting for her dinner. As soon as Buttercup's finished, she'll be in there grabbing some. But yeah, she's getting stuck in. So now what I'm going to do is go and sort my chickens out, collect the eggs. It gives me a bit of time to do a few things while she's distracted. Hi guys, well, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. As you've seen there, let's start. We've actually come into the greenhouse because it's started to rain outside, and well, you've seen the flooding there at the allotment. After me doing all the gutters and everything, putting the drains in. Now there was no gutter there on the roof, so all that water, extra water, was going and creating even bigger puddles. We've sorted the drain out, got everything flowing, but with the problem we've got now is the bloody road. Water's coming off the road and it's building up at the side of the shed. So I had a couple of ideas. I was putting through my head how much it'd cost. We're talking £200-300 to the two ideas that I had. And I thought, we can't keep just throwing money at all this bloody shed. We only charge £5 a shed, and we can't justify all this money when there's only so many of these sheds, and there's not a shed for everyone. So you got to think about all the other people, because it's the funding's coming out of the actual allotments, what we've saved over the years to pay for all this. So because not everybody's benefiting from it, you got to angle it differently. Anyway, I've come up with I was thinking about putting like concrete drains, like square blocks, so like 1.5 meters long, and then they got like a groove. I was going to put them in along the front of the sheds and then tap into the drain. £300. Then I had another idea: pipe with holes in, gauze over it, sink it into the ground, put gravel over the top of it, put that into the drain. Again, a couple of £100. And then I had an epiphany, and I thought, well, looked at it, and I thought, well, here's a solution. I need a still saw. What I'm going to do is put a channel from the lowest point where the water is collected into the drain. So I'm going to channel it, and then water can run off into the drain. It's a 2-minute fix. It costs nothing to do, and I think that's the way to go. So obviously I've got to get hold of a still saw. Now I've got one, but it's buried and I can't get at it at the moment. So I've got angle grinder, which I can put a cutting stone on it. We'll wait and see with that one, but that's another job I've got to address. And yeah, we've done the bloody gutters, and now it's the bloody road as well. So it's an headache that I want to get sorted out. You see Buttercup there. As soon as you open the bloody door, she was there this morning. She's been fed, as you just saw. She's been whining at the door here for the last 10 minutes. I can't let her in the greenhouse because I've got all my lettuces in here. Here she is wanting. Hi guys, you probably can hear the cat whining outside. She's trying to get in here to me, and I've locked her out. I can't let her in here because she'll just flatten all my bloody my lettuce. So she's whining at the door. Obviously she wants to sit on my knee, and I can't let her in, guys. But you can hear her whining. No, you're not coming in. Even go. Bugger off. No. Oh. So you hear the cat whining through the video, and in this part of the video, it's her trying to get in here. It's not something wrong with the camera. However, there is problems with the camera at the moment, and it's the focusing I'm having problems with, and I need to get that sorted out. I've only got one of these left. I did have two. I dropped the other one. There's £500-600 gone down the drain. And we've got one more here. I have got GoPro 6s and what have you to play with, so it's not as if I haven't got a decent camera. You're not coming in. Oh God. No! No! Honest to God, guys. This is what I've got to deal with. You're not coming in now, bugger off. No! 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 Look at there, guys. She's sat up pushing the bloody door open. Oh, God. What a... No, I'm not... No, no. Look at her. What you gonna do? Let's swing the camera back round. Oh, dear God. Put it on its... Put it back up. Let's lift it back up. Got to bloody get it focused. Oh, God, I'm chopping my bloody head off and everything here. Right, so... I'm about to bend down. I can't do with that reaching over, but she's driving me nuts. I can't let her in the greenhouse because she'll flatten out. She'll just run straight over all my bloody lettuces here. She's banned from this greenhouse at the moment. Anyway, she's gone off hunting now, so give me a bit of a break. She's driving me nuts, and yeah. Anyway, she's gone for now. She'll be back. I assure you, she'll be back. So. What we've been doing on the plot, you may ask. Well, earlier in the week we had a load of wood chip dropped off. I had the eyesight to get a couple of bags of this stuff. Brought it, put it on my plot. Within 6 hours of the wood chip coming, it had all gone. There was sweeping it off the floor. Since then we've had another load dropped off up there. A couple of the boys from down here, Bill and Aaron, said, "Matt, can we have some dropped up here, please?" Said, "It's killing us having to walk all the way now. It's like 200 yards. It's 100 yards up, 100 yards back. 7.5 trips. They just walked a mile with a wheelbarrow, guys. Full wheelbarrow." So I thought, okay, if we get any more, once that bay's full up there, we'll get some dropped off anyway. And he filled the bay. The guy filled the bay up, and then Paul, who is it, Paul or Pete? There's a couple of them. He rung me up and said, "I've got some wood chip here, can I drop it?" I said, "Well, can you drop it off at the other end?" I showed him where to drop it. Anyway, coming around this morning, I noticed it's almost gone. So they definitely needed it and definitely using it, and it's saving them having to walk a mile to fill the bloody wheelbarrows up. So anyway, I hope they all appreciate that. But yeah, anyway, I got some wood chips. So what I wanted to do was to do my chicken pen. I had to dig the floor up, and you're going to see the floor what it looked like. You're going to see me doing a little bit of lift with the bloody wood chip, and then you see what it looked like afterwards. So let's take it up there now and show you what we've been doing. 2 bags of wood chip there, and what I'm going to do is go in there today and clean the floor up, remove some of the buckets of chicken manure out of there. And then we're going to put the wood chip in and tidy things up. They do this, they turn that floor to pulp after about 3 months, so I just got to keep replacing it, and I've got the materials to do it, so that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go in there and tidy things up, put some food in, give them some water, keep them happy before I start doing it. That's what we're doing. Clearing the floor. I've got new wood chip. Bagging all this chicken manure up, sorry, and then we're going to put another layer of wood chip down here for the girls. But yeah, they don't have to make a mess of this wood chip. 3 months I replaced this 3 months ago, and well, they turned it basically to, well, that's what they do, and they turn it to compost. So this is all going in the beds. Byproducts of chickens scratching around inside your pen. I've got paving stones down both sides, however down the middle it's 2 foot down. There's a net, a metal net to stop cage to stop rats from coming in, but on top of that is a wood chip, and that's what they turn it over and they desiccating it, and I come along, I sweep it all up and I'll put it on my plot, and it's absolutely the best fertiliser you can possibly get. As you can see, they're all scratching around in it at the moment, so I've got my hands full. So I'll be right back after I've done this. I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what it's looking like at the moment, but we'll be back and we'll have it all sorted. This is where we're at the moment. I've took 2.5 inches out of the floor. There it is. In these, well, there's 11 30 litre pots. and that stuff there will be going on the front part of my plot onto the raised beds there. It's absolutely perfect for the beds. Chicken manure, nothing better, and well rotted down wood chip. As you can see, I've just got to go and get the 2 bags now, get them in here somehow, tip them out, sweep around the floor. Everything should be honky-dory, plenty of food and water there, and yeah, should be some happy chickens. Well, they are happy chickens, but they're going to be happier because I think they're going to be 100% drier. Little roll rot there, a few low and browns. Right, let's have at it. I'll have to leave these in here for now. We will move them out shortly. But the reason why they've got to stay in there, because I won't need them dry, because it's all crumbly, you see. It's like compost. We'll put them outside, the rain gets on them, it'll turn it to rock basically. So while they're like that, it's easier to spread. When I come round to doing my currant bushes, which won't be long, guys, won't be long. Anyway, oh, hang on, I can hear her somewhere. She's arrived. So this is going to, oh god, this is going to be fun. You can't come in here, babes. That's just got interesting, hasn't it? So I've got to be careful how I do this, otherwise she'll be in there causing mayhem. Yeah, I can see you. Put you in a bloody cage. Bugger she is. Never too far away. I thought I'd give her a slip over the other side of the allotments when I was talking to Mike before. No! She wants to jump up here, I know what she wants to do. Look at that little bugger. Well, this is fun. I got a couple more to do now, and then the floor's complete inside the chicken pen. But yeah, this stuff here, it's pretty good. It looks like it's hardwood, that. So hopefully it takes chickens a lot longer to get through it. Well, there we go, the floor, guys, and it goes all the way underneath there. So they've got a brand new floor to scratch around in. Here's the bravest one of them all. They're all at the back and on top of the coop, back of the coop at the moment. Now they're starting coming round now they've now finished. But yeah, they can scratch around in that to the heart's content, and there's a bit of green in it, but it's not poisonous. And as you can see, they're already digging and pecking around in it. So that's the winter floor sorted out for them. They'll come in here later. This will all be spread all across the concrete paths. But what I'll do, I've got a brush, I'll just sweep it back and keep it all contained to the centre. Now the chickens can dig down 2.5 foot deep there. You can't get any deeper because there's a chicken wire which goes underneath the floor of the pen. It was designed so nothing can tunnel in, and as you can see, they start making little indentations and having dust baths in a bit. As you can see, they're quite settled down now. Anyway, I'm going to leave them to it. This is a job I needed to get done. All the compost I'm going to be putting into the front part of the plot, all the chicken manure which they've created. So we're pretty happy about the amount I've got. Anyway, we'll leave them to it. Well, guys, it's been one of them days today. I'm absolutely pouring in sweat. It's the second one of these I've had on so far, and it looks like I'm ready for a third one. But yeah, we just got the chicken pen sorted out. Got a new floor in there, as you just seen. I'm just going to change this, and then we'll have that. I'll get on a tour, I think. There's a lot to do on the tour to show you, so give me 5 minutes. I'm going to have a nice cup of coffee, change my shirt, and we'll be right back. So there you go, spanking new floor for the chickens. I got a load of chicken manure for me front of me plot, and I'm going to take you on a tour now and show you around the plot and show you what needs to be done, what I've got to do. You're going to see the onions are doing really well, they're coming up, they're flown up, so are the garlic. There's a few things what need to be addressed. We'll talk about it more in the video as I'm going round. So guys, we start the tour when it's just the clouds just come in. We've got a westerly a northwesterly wind blowing there at the moment, and yeah, it looks like it's just a shower, but it's been intermittent all day. We've had lots of rain over the last week, and I've not been able to really get stuck into the plot, you know, and start cleaning it. And this is the time of year now that I'm going to start having to do all that. The thing is, this is the most important thing at the moment. I've got to get it through its MOT. If it fails, I'll buy a new car, but yeah, that's at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to take you on a tour of the plot. We'll have a look in the greenhouses. I've already been in that greenhouse and harvested a load of chilies and peppers and cucumbers. There's still a few there for you to see, but we're just going to have a walk around. As you see, we're waiting for everything to die back, and it won't be long before we'll be cutting all these really back hard. These are the yellow flag harvesters, and the reason why we cut them back hard is because we've got all the spring bulbs in here. Same with all these tops on these gladiolas. We take these off. They just, see how that one snap there? It just snaps off, and we leave the bulbs in the ground. However, I've got to come in here and I've got to clear this bed. The only things what are going to be left in here are the strawberries. Someone said there's some violas in there, but I don't think they are violas, and they are spreading, so I'm going to rip all them out as well. So this is a bed that it's going to be, this is the next job. This, you see, the paths are all clear. I've got a load of wood chip I could put down on the paths, but at the moment it's all growing, so all starting to die back now. So once I take all the tops off everything, then I'm going to put new wood chip. The cosmos is flowering, as you can see. We've got a couple of blind ones there, but a majority of them there is flowers. They are lovely. The sedum's in beautiful colour now, like a rich purpley colour. I do love them. Anyway, let's come through here. I've just fed Buttercup. Put my brolly down there because I'm not going to need it for a second or two. Right, let's go in this greenhouse here. Okay. See, I've left it all to go wild in here. There's a lot of grapes that need to be thrown away now. I've just left them on the vine, unfortunately. I've not had the time to deal with them all. There's some nice ones still that I like here, but you know, beautiful them. They can still really tasty. You know, you can still. I have been taking them, but apparently the only person who likes them is my mother. And you can only give her so many. More cucumbers here and over there, and over there there's more cucumbers. Cucumbers coming everywhere. It's like I say, it's a bit of a mishmash. Now, we was in here earlier and we took a load of these jalapenos out. I was calling them albarinos, jalapenos. So I'll show you that clip in a moment or two. We have got a pile more in the other greenhouse. Let's get out of here, because it is very warm. So in the next fortnight we're going to be clearing all the slot out of here, and it'll look really nice again. Still need to get them leeks in. Hey guys, I've already done it. That's my second little leeks. Look at the size of them. I will be finding a place for them ones very shortly. Moving along. Oh, we haven't opened the door. Well, I don't know if you can see inside there. You can see all the lettuces. They're doing well, and so are the shallots, Ishikura bunchins, sort of things. Still a lot of tomatoes on there, and you can see the marigolds still flowering. inside the greenhouse. I can't open the door at the moment. Anyway, let's move on to the next. It's not raining at the moment, it's just stopped, and thank God. All this is all coming out of here, and we're going to have to do this pretty quick, because what tends to happen is the spring bulbs tend to poke their heads out in the next 4 to 5 weeks, so I don't want to be in there trying to hold the beds with them coming out, because it just kill them all. So all these are coming out. You can't see me paths here, guys, trust me, the paths are perfect, it's just these things have all fallen over. But what we do, we come in with a wheelbarrow, we rip everything out, and the beds are back to normal. And for the spring trees, we're going to be cutting these trees right hard back, these fruit trees. That's another job for the next, over the next couple of months. This little tree which we saved, that's doing all right. That's a few apples on that, don't even realise, but they are there. And there's loads of apples on these other trees. Cherries, peaches, pears, loads of different apples. Again, all these pots here we've got to tidy up. The mint, well, that's sort of spreading that, but they're in buckets, so you know, it's not as if I can't do nothing with them. So these are in buckets, so that's not a problem. The mint and the oregano, golden oregano, coming along here. Put the brolly down. Come in the greenhouse, and here's a load more jalapenos, and there's oxheart up there, what need picking. There's a load more bell peppers there. Here, my strawberries there doing well. Some more seed garlic, that's elephant garlic. That's not my elephant garlic that I'm going to be using. That's some spare. The elephant garlic that I'm going to be putting in the beds, well, that's in the back greenhouse. Anyway, shut the door, pick the brolly up. These are the old corn, sacrificial. There's a few corn left on there, and the reason why I've left them is because of these ones here. And as you can see, they're filling out really nicely. Squirrels have left them alone, and I reckon there's every chance of me getting a few more of these. So we had about 50 of them from there. There's every chance we're getting another 50 of them from here. It all depends on the weather. If we get another 4 to 5 weeks growth, which you know, not banking on it, but we might get some more corn. There, my girls, they made a right mess of that wood chip I've just done in there. There they all are, little munchkins. Let's walk down the path here. So the back part's pretty much done. We've got celery here and celery out there. These are me onions. Trust it to be the white onions that take the longest to come up, but the rest of them are doing well. There's the garlic, that's all up now. It's about 4 or 5 inches high. Solent and porcelain white. Once the frost hits these are my dahlias. We've got some decorative dahlias there. There's no pom-poms in that lot there. There's a few cactus varieties, but as soon as the frost hits them, what we do, we cut them right back to the bottom of the bucket, put some horse manure over them and cover them over for the winter. We leave them in them buckets, and we do the same thing with the lucifer. We cut them right back to the base, some horse manure on top, and forget about them. If you look over there, you can see some really nice Savoy cabbage, and there's some roundhead cabbages over there, and there's more celery there. The pumpkins, well, there's a few pumpkins in here. They're starting, once they die back, that's when I pick them. You see, you got pumpkins there, got pumpkins over there, you got pumpkins everywhere. Petit pois, the like weird sort of gourd things. You don't know if you can see them down there. More pumpkins there. These are for the grandkids. So all these will all get put in a bag and taken to tip. Or I might just throw them into the compost bin. They're all growing out of that compost bin there, so we might as well just shove them in, and when they're done. But we're just leaving them to get bigger and bigger. And there is a lot of them in there. I'm not going to, obviously I've got the brolly here, so I can't show you. The courgettes are dying back now, but the rest of them are doing okay. Once they start to get hit with that frost, probably by the end of next week, the week after, we'll be starting to clear them out of here. And it's a 2-minute job really. I mean, there's nothing, they're not buried in the ground, it's just sort of run along the ground. So we just take the gourds, put the gourds in the middle greenhouse, and put all this lot into composting. Yeah, as you can see, it's just starting to rain now. We've still got a lot of apples on these trees. The wind's blown a few down. Some nice celery there. The pond where I normally sit when I don't want to be noticed, that's overgrown too. But again, you get like 4 weeks where it's all messy on my plot, and there's nothing I can do about it. And what I'm waiting for is for all the plants to die back, so it makes it easier. And once all the leaves are off here, then I come in and I'm going to give them a good pruning. There's lots of apples underneath the tree there, and I need to pick them up and get rid of them. But there's hundreds of them still. Look at them all here on the trees. You can only eat so many apples, guys. These are all, most of them are there Bramleys, then you got the Coxes, and you got these dessert apples up here. 3 different varieties in 3 trees there. The rhubarb's gone over. We've had the last of the rhubarb, so I'm going to be going in there, taking the tops off all this, and putting some more horse manure in. In about 4 weeks' time, it'll look like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon here. But what we do, just waiting for them to all die back. What we need is all the goodness to go back into the crowns, and then we just pull the tops off them very carefully. This is the bed that I'm going to hammer. There won't be anything left in this bed. These are all coming out. I've got a load of chicken manure to go in here, and a load of compost, and I'm going to put the strawberries, the new strawberries which you just saw in the greenhouse, they'll be going in there. Again, we got dahlias over there. Them ones are called Jamaica, the red ones, so we can zoom in. So they're called Jamaica, and there's a lot of cosmos over there as well. This is the peach, that's going to get an haircut. Most of these are well, there's a few decorative varieties of dahlias there, and there's a few cactus varieties of dahlias. And like I said, once the frost hits them, I cut them right back to the ground, and then we're going to clear all this out as well. You can see how the sedum sort of flopped over on the bushy, on the paths, or just leaning onto the paths. I mean, you can still walk down the paths, but you know, you're just going to knock them all, and I don't want to knock them all because I actually like them. And at the moment, like I say, we're in that 4 week period where everything's, and it'll take about a week to just clear all this. Again, we've got this raised bed here. You see how they're all dying back now? Well, we'll just cut them right back to the ground, add some more compost on the top of them, and they're fine. Again, all the raspberry canes, I cut all the raspberry canes back. I'll be taking this cosmos out of here. There's a few on it, but this is basically blind as well, so I'll be taking that off there. And you're going to get the tulips and the daffodils and what have you coming in that bucket there, and in there. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. We're at that period of the year where everything's just dying back gracefully, and it does look a bit of a mess, but I can tell you, if I wanted to, I could have this cleared in a week, but I prefer to leave it like this at the moment. All these bushes are all going to get ripped out. Like I say, these are all coming out. The only thing what's going to be left in there really is the astilbe on the end. There's some astilbe down there, right in the corner it is. I'll leave that in. I might even leave the I don't know about the sedum. We might have to move the sedum somewhere else. That's this stuff here. But this bed will be given over to more strawberries. Anyway, the greenhouse, you can't see it there at the moment. We've got bloody cosmos growing as tall as the greenhouse there. You got there's a lot of raspberries there as well, autumn raspberries. I've been picking actually. Right, we did all this tour and we didn't get my vid once off Buttercup. She's hunting somewhere probably. So I'll keep you posted, but I would say this would be one of the next beds to do. This and the strawberries. I've not decided which one I'm going to be doing. Probably start off with the strawberries first, and then we'll work across. But the back down there is pretty much done. The only thing I need to take out there really are the pumpkins over there, and cover them up there, and take the tops off the old sweet corn. I've left the sweet corn in because the roots have little nodules on them, and you get nitrogen being released into the soil, so I've just left them there for now. And like I say, they're basically taking the pressure off the other ones, the smaller corn there from the squirrels. By the way, there's two different varieties there. What you look at the smaller variety and looking at the bigger variety, two complete different types and different sizes. So it's not that they're stunted, it's just that's the way they are, unfortunately. Not complaining, I'm still going to get calm. So as you've seen there, the front part of the plot, well, we're in that period where summer's just ended, autumn's kicked in, everything's dying back. We're waiting for it to die back so we can take the tops off everything. You don't want to go taking the tops off right now, otherwise your bulbs won't come, your gladiolas won't come back next year, your dahlias won't come back next year. If they do come back, they come back weaker. Same with the yellow flag irises. If you take the tops off too soon, next year they won't come back at all. So you got to time it just right. So that's what we're doing. We're just waiting for everything to die back. Then we're going to start clearing. But I will be going into this strawberry bed here. This is the next job. So you'll be seeing me doing some of that in the next episode. We're going to take all gladiolas out of there, and there's a few things in there. I think someone said violas. Well, I've not seen a single flower on them, and they are everywhere in that bed where my strawberries are. So they're coming out. So I'll be doing that bed, and then we're going to work on to the bed which has got the currant bushes in. They're all coming out, and then all the sedum has obviously got to come out. We're going to clear that bed. We're going to pile in a load of chicken manure, a load of compost, and then in goes the strawberries then. The new strawberries, which you've just seen in the greenhouse, they'll be going into that bed. We have got currants in this bed here. Again, once the dahlias die back, we take the tops off, cover them with some horse manure. They come back next year twice as strong. We don't take them out, and same with the ones on the buckets at the back. We just take the tops off, cover them over, put some tarp over them. Come March, take the tops off, and everything comes flying up. Even the lucifer, we cut them right back to the ground as well. And yeah, them dahlias have been in them buckets for about 3-4 years. In fact, we might have to start taking them, put them in bigger buckets, or planting them into the beds somewhere. Or maybe even take a few of them home, because I do like my dahlias, as you know. The pumpkins, well, once they start to die back a bit more, we're taking them out. And then we're going to put the elephant garlic into that back bed. The rhubarb, well, I'm going to take the tops, that's all dying back as well now, so we take the tops off. I don't know whether to put horse manure on top of them, because when I put horse manure on top of them, the first thing they do, the rhubarb wants to do is come back again. So it might be, I might just take the tops off and just leave them for now, and then later on, around about December, cover them over properly. I mean, frost won't, I mean, what the old boys normally do is dig them out and just leave them bloody hell, the rhubarb, brain block then, but leave the rhubarb on the top of the beds and let the frost get at it, and then they bury them again come spring. So you know, I don't think the frost will affect them in the way it affects everything else. Anyway, that's another job I've got to do. So you see, there's a lot of work still to be done, and I will be getting stuck into it real soon. All these will be coming out of here probably in the next episode as well. We don't know yet. We've still got a lot of tomatoes on these. I mean, as you can see, there's tomatoes everywhere here. Nice tomatoes. Oh, lovely. Absolutely gorgeous, that. Don't need to eat my dinner now. But these will be coming out here as well. Again, front greenhouse. That'll be tidied up shortly. There's a lot of cucumbers still in there. So here's another thing. I've been doing a few harvests, so I'm going to put them all together and show you what we've been taking this week. So have a look at these, some of the stuff what we've had. Well, guys, these are some of my cucumbers, chilies, actually my peppers there. Nice bell pepper. Like I said, we only take what we need. There's no point in grabbing everything. These are exceptionally well. These are big stonking things. They're bigger, almost as big as the cucumbers. 2 Telegraph there, and there's 2 Socrates, the smaller ones. Jalapenos, so yeah, it's a nice little harvest there. Quite happy with them. Anyway, let's move on. Get some more. I think we need some more Bramleys as well, so I'm going to get some Bramleys. The chilies and peppers and the cucumbers in the back of the car, but these are going round to my mum's on the chair there. These are going home. I'm going to make apple pie today. I've got half a dozen of fresh eggs there because I fancy some cheese and egg, and I like really fresh eggs, and you know, these are fresh as well. Plus I think I've got about 4 or 5 dozen at home, eggs, but I do want them ones. Anyway, she asked for an apple, so she says, I've got a few tomatoes, Mark, and an apple. I'll give her, have you got a few tomatoes and an apple? She's got all that, that's what I'm giving her anyway. She'll soon get sick of the tomatoes and stop asking me eventually. And I know she's not, well, she won't get fed up of eating the apples because she's always making bloody apple pie. Look at this bugger here. What are you doing on my car? Hey, what are you doing on my car? Who said you could get on my car? Unbelievable, isn't she? What she'll do, she'll jump from here onto the shed in a minute, and she'll miss and she'll hurt herself. Hey, bloody cat. Yep, cat photobombing me again. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm going to get these round to my old days. You've seen the chilies and the peppers and the cucumber. But and these are little treats for my old darling, my old day. Get some kudo points, you see. So we're not done too bad. We're doing really well. We've still got lots of stuff still in there in the ground. A lot of stuff growing. We got lettuces and onions in this greenhouse here. Got onions coming up outside, garlic coming up outside, cabbages, celery, celeriac. We've even got the sweet corn. We're getting a couple more weeks without any frost. We may even get some more sweet corn. However, it's a race between me and the squirrels with that. We left the other corn there just to distract the squirrels. And they seem to be going for the old stuff and leaving the new stuff, but they clearly know the new stuff ain't ready yet. So when they start attacking that, I know the corn will be ready. Whether we get any more from it, I don't know. It's all down to the weather, really. So that's where we're going to leave this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're all staying safe. Hope to see you all back here for some more next week. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go and find out where Buttercup's gone, because she was been whining to get in here for the last half hour, and she's, I don't know how many times, this might be take 50 that I've done to edit in the whining out, because all she's been going wow, and bloody door and banging on the door with a porter coming, as you just saw. Right, let's get out of here and try and get this video up as soon as I can. I'll see you later, guys. Stay safe. Bye for now. Oh God. Oh, pain. Oh jeez.